Citizen, I'm warning you. Your presence is interfering with
Imperial business. Be on your way.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Imperial business. Be on your way.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Welcome. I'm the owner and proprietor of Honningbrew Meadery. Honningbrew uses only the finest natural honey, not that sludge you'll find at Golden Glow Estate. Take a look. All right, then.
You need something to do, or you just enjoy slowing down the hard... If you want to buy something, go find Sabjorn. Otherwise, piss off.
If you need to sample some of the finest mead in Skyrim, you're in the right place.
Brig, you should talk to the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. Lend any aid you can. I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
You look strong. Come to Orvasker and be a companion. Getting tired of hanging around talking all day. The companions are my family. We fight so that other people don't have to. We bring honor and glory to ourselves and each other. Too confusing for me. Empire, Nords, Talos, who cares? Just tell me who needs bludgeoning. Vilkas and I have been here since we were little whelps. Our father Jurgen raised us here. Even Vigner couldn't remember companions younger than us. Kodlak is the one who figures out who can be a companion, so talk to him. It's out of my hands.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you. Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
You look strong. Come to Orvasker and be a companion. Thinking I need to train some more.
Fight with us and you'll have stories to tell. Come up to your Vasker if you're worth
Getting
anything
tired
in a
of
fight.
hanging around talking all
Good
day.
day.
We could always use help picking crops if you need a few extra coins. Honest pay for honest work. Buy some produce from Carlotta's stall. Most of it comes from my farm.
Need something?
Hmm?
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals.
Well, I know the companions make their home here. Their mead hole. Oh, and there's a nasty feud between the rest you can find out by asking the townsfolk. Start with the barkeep at the Bannered Mare or the Castle Steward.
Got the fleetest man like you needs a war horse. None of 'em's older than 9. And now the horse I got for sale is 7 years. We've taken to calling her Queen Aufsiger, or just Ali for short. Suppose so. Got one all saddled if you've got the coin. Suit yourself. It's strong.
Need a horse? Talk to my father, Skolvar.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices. The longer we travel the roads of Skyrim, the more empty this land seems. An astute question, for we are far from home, and this is a cold, hard land. The wise trader finds the best opportunities, even if he must travel. The dragons and the war have scared many other traders away. But for those, the Khajiit hail from a distant land called Elsewhere, bordered on the north by Cyrodiil, and the south by the glistening blue waters of the sea. Elsewhere is an arid land of deserts and rocky canyons, where the sun shines warmly, always. There are cities so ancient, the sands have swallowed them whole. But now I will say no more, for I miss my home greatly. Take a look. May your road lead you to warm sands.
Many fine things are here for you, friend.
Welcome to you.
A peaceful greeting to you. I hope that you...
Goods and wares of all kinds. I wonder if we... What it comes to the soldiers.
The soldiers? From which side? The Stormcloaks or the Imperials?
Both. One or the other is bound to win the war eventually. Why not curry favor now, so that the victor will look upon us kindly?
You have the foresight of a Khajiit in a sandstorm. If we offer a discount to both sides, the winners will persecute us for helping the losers.
I had not thought of it that way. Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
Halt. City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
What is it?
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for me.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle. Not too heavy, apprentice level work, but solid. Keep at it. Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Don't forget to... inside the shop if you need anything.
I work for Bellathor at the General Goods Store. Come by Bellathor's shop at the market. I'm sure we've got something you need.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days?
Got something for just about everybody in. Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Do come back.
Let me know if you see anything you like. You brewed a truly vile poison there. I pity the beast that tastes that. If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. I sell cured raw oils, and I'll be happy to. You look rather pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that. Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents. Back anytime if you need a remedy. If there's anything I can help you with, you have but to ask. Get away from me. I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service.
Can I help you? I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more. Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. About the same as everyone else? Way I hear it, elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful. Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the... It's got to be tough. Skyrim... Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Reputation, mostly. A few bad apples spoiled a bunch. You know how it is. Before my ma and Da passed, I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him. You do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? You need to leave. They say there's nothing a Nord woman can't do if she puts her mind to it.
Maybe some other time I'll reveal your destiny. Tea leaves, palm reading. Come to a love of her reading, did you? Sorry, pup, but I'm not quite in the mood.
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl. Come and see my special.
That's right. Mock the town beggar like everyone else. But I've got a right to the crown,
Trust in me, Whiterun. Trust in Heinz.
Damn those gray maids to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks. They'll get what's coming to them.
Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn. I'm as much a Nord as the next man, but I'm no fool. I don't live in the past like those Grey Maids. Battleborn is a name out of legend, sung for Clan Battleborn, they cry. We've got honor, wealth, and titles too. Aye, and buxom women to warm your bed. Now, if that don't answer your question, then no. Uncivilized, pelt-wearing axe-draggers. It's a wonder they don't still live. It's true, the Vignar Greymane and his lot are one of Whiterun's oldest, and... But it's one thing to take pride in your lineage, and another to cling blindly. Money, you... The Greymanes have deep roots in Whiterun. Oh, and they hate it too. All their big talk of... We've got the same pride, same honor, and we've got wealth. No wonder they envy us. Just one more thing the Grey... It's not my fault they turned their backs on the Empire, or their mule. And yet, they want to heap the fault on my family's good name? Ah.
Staying safe, I hope.
What do you need?
You should talk to the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. Lend any aid you can. Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll. Stay out of trouble, Orc.
If you need potions, you should try Arcadia's Cauldron. No lollygagging. What is it? Helgen, destroyed by a dragon. Hard to believe, isn't it?
Need a blade? You should talk to Adrian at the forge. Trouble? What is it, Orc?
Nothing! Nay, worse than nothing! The Imperial machine enforces the will of the Dalmor against its own people! So rise up! Rise! You have come. You have come to hear the word of Talos. For we are the Imperial silence us because they... Hello, my friend. Immortal life. Talos was a Nord. Talos mastered the power in southern lands. He was known by the name... So great was his reign in life. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find... Because the so... Oh, yes. He agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the... Well, I call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is... Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips. His
No lollygagging.
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
My lord, please. This is no time for rash action. I just think we need more information.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. You know about Helgen? The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So,
Approach.
you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger.
The Jarl of Falkreath
in the
will view
mountains.
that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun. Here, take this as a... There is another... Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may... Ah, no mere... You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, one sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, an old tomb built by the ancient Nords. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable... I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. If I said that was a tedious question, would you... As long as I'm left alone to... Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring
Anything
and
we
terrible.
can use to fight
Good
this
day.
dragon.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to... Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Of course, Jarl Balgroof. What are you still doing here? So, you wish to master the arcane arts? I'm sure he will prove most useful. Succeed at this.
And you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow. Student of the craft. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. What is it?
Welcome, child.
Gods bless you here.
Pain is so great.
Indeed. The goddess's divine blessings have no doubt helped make Whiterun thrive. After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days. Somewhat, yes. At first, it seemed a distant thing. When the wounded soldiers began to return from battle, as more of the sick and injured came to the temple, I wish only an end to the fighting, so that this is the temple of Kinareth. The Gildegreen outside, disciples of Kinareth could sense something holy in it. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days. A big dead tree isn't very inspiring if you're coming to worship the divine of wind and rains. Kinareth gives life, and we need a living tree to be... I've thought about that. Tree, I think if we had some of the sap, but even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not if you want to help, you'll need some... You'll have to deal with the hag ravens. I've heard about a weapon it's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me. Your spirit is strong. It's held in a hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
I feel better already.
Pain is so great.
Make it stop.
Glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood. Those poor sods don't even have a wall. I ain't much for talking. Why? Who says I have? Skyforged steel is my art and honor. The companions need the best, so they come to me.
can think about is my son, my Thorold. They say that he would... It's not wise to discuss it here.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Welcome to our home.
Mother, what's the meaning of this? Who have you brought into our home?
Averstein, put that down. He's here to help us find Thorold.
How do we know he's not spying for the Battleborn? This was foolish. We can't trust anyone. Who knows what they'll do if they find me here?
I can't take any more of this. No weapons, please. Let's just talk.
So, you're here to help? My brother Thorold, he was fighting for the Stormcloaks and... But he's not. I just know it. The Imperial... I'd go and search their house for proof, but they want me to. I'd be captured, and then we'll never know what happened to him. So I need someone to find that proof for me. Anything that confirms that Thorold isn't dead, but is being... They'd be hiding it, of course. Wouldn't want it to get out that they've been lying. But you might be able to butter them up enough to lower their guard. The Battleborns. The Emperor's biggest... Their connections to the Empire and the Legion are what... They knew Thorold supported the Stormcloaks. Knew he was gonna... Locked him up someplace to get back at my family. I'm sure of it.
Thorold's disappearance has left our family in shambles. I can tell you're new around here, Askin. My husband, Eorland, tends the Skyforge up at Jorvaskr. You should ask him about his work. Well, that and maybe those stuck-up, dung-sniffing battle don't even get... They put on airs like there's something special. Oh, Grey Mane. Now that's a name fills you with pride. We've got roots in Whiterun. It's hardly a secret that they have ties to... Thorold did worse. He took action against the... He's my son. I just...
All right, Mother.
I feel it in my heart. Oh, you'd understand if you had children.
Can't a woman get a moment to herself? Leave me. I'm not going to warn you again.
A few seconds for my supper is all I have.
Can't a woman get a moment to herself? Leave me.
Send you back to Whiterun.
Yes, House Call. We'll leave immediately.
It's just us against the dragon. Is that it?
I can't afford to send anyone else, and we don't know where the dragon is. Your main job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the town is attacked. I don't expect the three of you to fight off a dragon by yourself. We can never rest easy. Balgrup and I share a battle bond. We met as when he became jarl. I insisted on gods. You are curious. Oh, I am charged. Powerful men have. Oh yes, there have been attempts on the jarl's life. Take your pick. Dragons, Stormcloak assassin, and those are just the physical threat. Every day he deals with obsequious functionaries and... Well, not yet anyway.
Of course.
I've got my eyes on you.
You can count on it. Let's move out. Time's a wasting.
friend? In the market for some hunting supplies? What are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know. Thank you very much for your business.
Blade and shadow, silence and death. These are my arts. For a mod... If you change your mind, seek me out here.
Looking to do some hunting, eh? Avoid.
safe, huh?
You're not supposed to be here. I spend once I've made enough. Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade.
Let me guess. Someone's...
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away. I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve you. Offer remedy for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service. You look rather... Take a look. Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Need supplies? See Bella.
Take a good look around, I'm sure. Everything's for sale. Take a look. do come back. Please do look around. I'm sure I have something you'll want. Everything's for sale, my friend. You need visit no other shops today. Keep your hands to yourself. I'm all ears.
Thinking of settling in? There's a house for sale. Please home. You should talk to the steward up in the keep if you're interested.
I'm the commander of the guard here. My boys will keep you safe. Don't you worry.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Bjorland Greymane's got that one. Man, steel, legend. Oh, yeah, it's a 50.
Welcome to War Maiden. Take a look. Good doing business with you. You look like maybe... Take a look.